In the vast African savanna where the sun scorches the land and silence often conceals danger, daily life unfolds as a relentless struggle for survival. Every moment is fragile, balanced on an unseen edge, and each encounter can turn into a final test. Hunts are swift, intense, and unforgiving. There is no room for hesitation and no place for mercy. Within this harsh landscape, the lion stands as a commanding presence, an emblem of strength, authority, and the delicate balance of nature. Its roar carries across the dry grasslands, a powerful reminder that these territories are claimed and defended. Yet even the oldest dominions are not immune to change. Lands are lost, prides are fractured, and the forces that shape the wild continue to shift with time. And so a question begins to take shape: can the return of a rightful ruler restore harmony to these untamed plains? Or has the savanna already begun to forge a different path? A new chapter unfolds in the heart of Africa, where instinct, survival, and fate will determine who rises to power and who fades into the wilderness. Across the sweeping plains of Africa, where the wind carries dust and echoes of countless generations of predators, balance is not maintained by constant presence, but by rare and unmistakable signals. A distant roar is more than sound, it is a message that travels across the savanna. For a pride long without its leader, that moment means far more than a reunion. It signals the return of strength, a quiet hope for cubs who have never known their father, and a fragile promise of stability in a demanding world. The call rises from afar, moving through waves of grass and across open land. A lioness pauses, listening, then turns and walks steadily toward the familiar sound. For her, it is not just a call, it is the long-awaited sign of return. The cubs continue their play, unaware that their lives are about to shift. Only when they notice their mother moving away do they rush after her. To them it is simply another afternoon on the plains, not yet understanding that this journey marks the beginning of something far greater. Far ahead, the male lion is still several kilometers away. His return is not dramatic yet. It quietly reshapes the structure of the pride. As the distance closes, movement slows. There is no celebration, only a cautious stillness as the future of the group begins to rebuild itself in silence. With his presence, a new order settles in. The pride moves more closely together. Vigilance adjusts, and the surrounding space feels subtly more secure. But calm does not last. Unfamiliar scents drift across the grasslands, and the presence of a full pride quickly draws attention. In the savannah, every moment of stability brings new challenges. From the edge of the territory, another roar answers, deep, distant, unmistakable. A rival has taken notice. Each call is a challenge, each step forward a test of strength, control, and survival. The plains fall quiet. Two male lions appear at opposite ends, holding their distance as they observe one another. They do not rush. They move in parallel, heads raised, manes stirred by the warm wind. Their gaze remains fixed, reading every motion, searching for weakness. Then in an instant the gap closes, massive bodies collide amid the grass, sending dust into the air. Low roars blend with heavy breaths. This is not a hunt, it is a decisive contest where every movement can shape the fate of the pride. Their clashes come in brief bursts, grappling, separating, circling again. Both understand that a single mistake could cost everything. The turning point arrives in a moment of hesitation, one step back, and the outcome is sealed. As the grass settles, a new hierarchy takes hold. The roar that follows is no longer a challenge, but a declaration. For the waiting pride, it marks a fragile stability. In this land, power is never permanent, but for now it belongs to the one who remains. The wind sweeps across the savanna, lifting dust from the recent struggle as if nature itself is erasing the signs of conflict. Above, silhouettes circle slowly in the sky, not as a signal of an ending, but as part of an ongoing transition. In the savanna, every shift extends far beyond a single encounter. Along the edges of the territory, herds of antelope grow more alert, drawing closer together, ears tuned to every sound. For them, a new dominant presence means the rules of survival are changing. At a distance, hyenas watch in silence, waiting patiently for any weakness in the newly established order. In the lower plains, buffalo continue their steady movement, largely indifferent to the conflict. Yet their strength commands respect, forcing predators to choose carefully. The savanna does not belong to one species. It endures through a delicate balance between hunter and prey strength and number timing and instinct. Amid these shifting patterns, the pride rests in the shade. There is no celebration, only the continuation of order, an unspoken understanding that stability is temporary. When dawn returns, the defeated lion is gone. He moves along the boundary, avoiding scents that once marked his domain, but now signal exclusion. Each step takes him farther from what he once held, into lands without claim, where every encounter is uncertain. There is no pride to defend, no territory to hold. Now a wanderer, the lone lion survives through caution and patience, hunting quietly, avoiding stronger rivals, and reading the land with care. Each day is a challenge, each night endured a step closer to another chance. The savanna never truly closes its doors. Somewhere in the distance, another territory will weaken, another leader will fade, and opportunity will emerge. For the defeated, this is not an end, but the beginning of a new cycle where power loss and hope continue to turn across the endless grasslands. The savannah does not remember victors, only the roles fulfilled in their time. Today, a territory remains secure. Tomorrow, it may be contested again. In this vast world, power is not a destination, it is only a fleeting moment within the continuous rhythm of survival. As the sun sets, the grass glows gold once more, tracks fade into the earth, and distant roars dissolve into silence, closing another chapter without witness. Here there are no absolute endings, only cycles that continue where life is tested again and again across generations. The savannah does not require eternal rulers, it depends on each role being fulfilled at the right moment to sustain the balance of life. When territories shift or individuals step aside, the ecosystem adjusts on its own, from predators to grazing herds, even to the land beneath their feet. But when human impact grows too strong through hunting barriers and habitat loss, the savannah loses its ability to restore itself. Conservation is not only about protecting a single iconic species. It is about preserving this intricate cycle so life can continue to move forward generation after generation across the vast and untamed ocean of grass. Ahead, an open clearing reveals herds of impalas, giraffes, and greater kudus grazing peacefully beneath the warm glow of late afternoon. Among them, the kudus gently nudge one another, their spiral horns meeting in light, playful clashes, unaware of the quiet danger drawing closer. The greater kudu is often regarded as one of Africa's most striking antelopes. Its slender frame, large alert ears, and the bold white stripes running along its back give it a presence that is both graceful and mysterious. It thrives in areas of dense shrubs and open woodland where shade and nearby water offer both cover and comfort. Males are especially distinctive, bearing elegant spiral horns that can reach up to 1.2 meters in length. Their coats, ranging from gray-brown to tawny, are marked by 6 to 10 vertical white stripes that flow down their sides. In the distance, a pride of lions rests beside a shallow pool drinking, while watching through half-closed eyes. Gradually, they begin to rise. With deliberate steps, they close the gap between themselves and the unsuspecting herd. The group spreads out with purpose, 2 lions moving toward the flanks while a dominant male positions himself for a direct advance. The kudus continue feeding and interacting, unaware of the silent threat moving through the grass. One lion lowers its body and glides forward with near-perfect stillness, inching closer to the edge of the herd. A kudu lifts its head briefly, then returns to grazing. There is no alarm, no sign yet of the predator watching from the shadows. Holding its breath, the lion moves within striking distance. Muscles tighten, coiled with energy. In a sudden burst, it launches forward, claws tearing into the dry earth. Within seconds, the distance disappears. The lion leaps onto the kudu's back, and the outcome is decided in a moment, shaped by instinct and precision. Soon the rest of the pride arrives. Together they feed, sharing the result of the hunt, part of a timeless cycle that continues to define life across the savannah.